Okay.
You sound great.
Okay.
You have a very nice voice.
Oh, thank you.
I like your voice.
Thank you.
That's a very good voice. I like it. All right. This fucking medication. Before I was all like, I love it. And now I'm like, I don't know if I like it.
We did smoke a lot of pot, though. No, we didn't.
We smoked something.
Yeah. Okay.
That was in a joint
Moving
thing.
On. Your medication.
My medication. They're sick of hearing about it. The I can't even do one. I can't even say it. Modafinil. M-O-D. No, I forgot how to spell it. M-O-D-N-I-F.
I think it doesn't matter how to
something.
spell
No,
it.
it doesn't. Drugs. I'm on drugs. Shocking. This is the how to do drugs podcast.
Checks out.
It checks out. It checks out. No lies here. And today I have Ayesheh Mae on. Yes.
Oh.
I love that I know how to say your name, right?
I know.
And I correct people constantly.
And yours isn't, like, I hate that I thought you went by Aaliyah, but it's Alia.
It's Alia.
Because it's a Middle Eastern name, and so that's why it's like, oh my god. Like,
yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. But that's
it's so much more beautiful.
Oh, no, it's a beautiful.
Not that Aaliyah's beautiful, too.
Aaliyah's Aaliyah's a great name. It's a great name. Alia, though, Alia is...
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't grown into Alia.
I feel like that maybe like an older Aaliyah.
Yeah, Alia would be like, it's Alia now.
Right?
Tell everybody. There's some people that call me Alia. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, just especially on stage and stuff like that, doing bar shows. I'm like, just Aaliyah.
Yeah.
You don't need to complicate it.
No, I got it.
I know. The first time I thought it was Ayesheh, right?
Yes, and so this is like so sad. But, like, pretty much from, like, the first grade until graduation of high school, I went by Ayesheh. Like, I didn't tell people, like, I didn't correct people because I was, like, embarrassed by Ayesheh for some reason.
Same! That's what I'm saying,
right?
Yeah, because it sounds cooler. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like,
right?
no, it's Aaliyah. Like, why am I...
Right, and then now that I'm older, like, I think my name's beautiful, and, like, like, I correct people, and, like, sometimes I, like, let it go and stuff like that, but it's, like... Why, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, oh, but I get it from, like, the stage perspective and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if people are just meeting you, and then it's easier for them to remember, but if they see it written down.
Yes.
And because brains are dumb.
Yes.
Brains are so stupid.
Oh, my God. You know what I mean? One time I had, because I, I have a day job as an engineer, and, like, at work.
Oh, nerd.
I know, right? What? Loser. What? You were on a math team? No, so, I was.
That's awesome.
So, one time at work, like, you know, you, like, email people, like, the guy, he said sir to me in an email because of my name. So I'm like, do you think I'm, like, an Indian man or something?
That's
like,
so funny.
Because I don't know, like, on paper, it does look different.
I would never think, because I've seen it on...
Okay.
Yeah, I would never think dude when
it
saw
was very weird. That's happened to me twice, so I don't know.
It's like, well, thank you for the respect.
Yes, I type like a man. Yes.
Also, you're an engineer.
I know.
So they're just being sexist all around.
Constantly, all day, every day. I don't know. I don't know, yeah.
So you like a math, dude, I have to use my fingers when I count.
No, it was actually funny, like, coming to your apartment, I did do the alphabet to try to figure out which location to go to your apartment, but no, I, like, used to do calculus, like, for fun, like, I'm a loser, I love math. I used to do it on my phone, that's still nerdy, it's kind of math-like, yeah.
No, I've never been able to do math. I'm not a math person.
Okay.
I can remember every credit card number that I have, their expiration dates, and the CV numbers, as well as driver's license numbers and passport number, phone numbers, but I can't math.
I love that for you. So great. What a great life.
I've always been jealous because math is literally what makes the world go round. Like, you need math.
You have your phone, you have your friends, you know, you're fine. You've gotten this far in life.
Well, now I have because I have my phone, it has a calculator on it. And there is that meme, that joke, and the first time I ever saw that meme, it was like when teachers said, you're not going to carry around a calculator all the time. It's like, yo.
Like, actually.
You suck. We did not have to do that at all. I mean, I was good at math. Statistics was all right. I was okay at statistics.
I got that.
I was really good when it came to math involving chemistry.
Okay.
So that's like algebra, right? And
yeah.
Okay, so as long as I'm like blowing shit up,
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know,
You built the best volcano in the science lab.
that was, yes. Like, I was so good.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Because you're from Wisconsin, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is, like, nothing to do with anything. This is just, I wanted to ask you this question. Okay, first thing is, like, were you guys obsessed with Fargo?
No.
I love Fargo. I don't even, this is just me being like,
I like the show Fargo.
This is like me fangirling, being like,
that's hilarious.
do people talk like that out in Wisconsin?
No, that's Minnesota.
Oh, god damn it. I was like,
That's
don't you know?
Minnesota. Well, sometimes, like, further up.
Okay, in my head, I thought that was Wisconsin. I'm so
But
upset.
Wisconsin, we have more of a, we say, oop.
Oop.
You'll hear me, I'll be like, oop, sorry, or oop, gotcha, is O-P-E,
Did you
just
say
oop.
gotcha? That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
alright.
Oh, we have bubblers.
Bubblers?
Bubblers.
What's bubblers?
A water fountain.
Oh my god, I just, like, I don't even want to talk about drugs. Let's talk about, like, Wisconsin things, guys. Can we?
No, Fargo, I like the show.
I don't know why I just
the
brought
movie.
up Fargo. I'm
No,
so
the
sorry.
movie is great.
love the
Milwaukee, because I'm from Milwaukee, we have Jeffrey Dahmer, so
Oh, nice.
so we don't worry about Fargo, because that's not real.
What were your feelings on the documentary, or whatever, you know, the new series?
Oh,
with
I haven't watched it
Mhm.
yet. I don't know.
It's, like, very uncomfortable.
I've watched like a lot of the true crime stuff. Like
Yes.
I know people.
Yes.
Like I have met. Oh, I haven't met him, but like seen him in
Mhm.
person. You know, just as being a civilian. So
I'm, like, glad you've never met him. For a second, I was like...
Well, I mean, I am a girl, so I'm
Yeah.
not really his type. He didn't really like us. And I was on, I want to say I was like 12, 13, 14, like
Yeah.
a preteen. Kind of, yeah, so also a little young.
Kind of his type, then.
Well, young. He did, well,
Yeah, he had that 14-year-old.
yeah,
I
that's right.
did watch that whole show.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about it was, like, it's unfortunate because, like, the main actor is so attractive. And I don't like that they made
who did it?
Evan Michael Peters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I do like him.
He's in all that American Horror Stories.
Yes, I
Love
don't.
him.
There's certain times when I'm like, okay, like he's attractive.
Yes.
Like he's a handsome boy.
Uh-huh.
He's a very handsome boy. He's a handsome man. But I don't know, I don't know if I could bang him. Which is weird because I'll bang pretty much
No,
anybody.
yeah. Well, I think because you said boy.
Yeah.
And, like, for me, he's, like, a man boy, so, like,
A man boy,
bang.
yeah.
I
Well,
would
I think
totally
I have, Zac Efron. He's younger. I'm like, he's adorable. I would have sex with
Did you
him.
see that, like, recent picture of him floating around where he has, like, this weird haircut?
It
It has, like, a bowl haircut, and he's all jacked. Would not bang that Zac Efron.
I would bang him while making fun of him. He kind of looks like the Incredible Hulk, like from the TV show. Like that dude kind of had a similar. It's like that feathered 70s. No,
I
the whole
understand.
outfit was
I know
70s.
what you're talking about,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like gives me the uncomfy vibes. But I get it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's like grandpa.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like,
Only
that's
in
dad
Vegas.
age now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Time is crazy. So drugs. We just smoked some. That's why we're a little this way.
The best way.
The best way possible. I do like drugs. We've smoked weed. We've talked about, we talked about mushroom trips and stuff like that. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, we're going to talk about that stuff too, is, because you had a different addiction kind of thing, and it was something that you still have to do to survive.
Yes. Yeah, so, like, fun fact. So, I was overweight my entire life.
Mhm.
It's, like, out the womb. Like, I was almost 10 pounds.
Oh, jeez.
I know, right? And then I was always, the bigger kid growing up. And, I was big in high school and in college. And then, just got bigger and bigger. I got up to 330 pounds.
Okay.
And, I think you and I have talked about, like, how food is an addiction, and it is, like, a coping mechanism, and, like, especially when you're overweight, you're a loser sometimes. I mean, it's hard. I was a loser.
Mm-hmm.
You're a loner, so, the only person or thing is food to turn to,
Mm-hmm.
And it's so fucking sad and so true and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, some people turn to meth or heroin. You just happen to turn.
Why didn't I choose the skinny drug?
I could have been so pretty missing all my teeth.
I know, right? It would have looked great.
Fabulous.
But yeah, and then it's like so funny and it's so true, and like that's why when I see people that are overweight and like because I'm like thinner now, and I see people that are overweight and I know the struggle. Like I know losing weight's so fucking hard. You know how many times I tried losing weight and you get it back. It's like you fall into old patterns, and it's like I forget the name of the author because I am a little right now, but it's all about how your brain is hardwired a certain way, and it's over like your whole lifetime. It actually stops at the age of 35. Your brain's completely hardwired, like how you function as a person, and you have to mentally fight off that. So like when you're hardwired to eat bad foods or not exercise or stuff, it's like trying to go against it and like work out and eat healthy. It's difficult, and I feel like not many people understand that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you're reprogramming your brain. Because all the neurons, all those all that shit is already set the way that it is. So you have to break that pattern in your brain. You have to break those. So, like if it's a coping mechanism, something bad happens, some people, like, I'll go smoke a cigarette, or, some people will go have a drink, some people will go eat something, some people will go online. You have to, like, your first instinct, automatically, you consciously, you're not even thinking it. It's the second part of your brain that runs everything. It's like, yes, we need to do this because this is what we do. This is what we do. Even though consciously you're like, no, that's bad.
I'm like literally thinking like every time I have a bad set, I go get Taco Bell after. It's like a hardwired thing. But I'm talking to myself. I'm like, girl, you don't need Taco Bell at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's literally the only time you should be eating Taco Bell. To be perfectly honest.
Post bad set. Taco Bell.
Oh, super drunk. Eating Taco Bell for dinner. That's a sign that you need help. Like if you're grabbing a bite, lunch or something like that.
You voluntarily pick Taco Bell as your meal.
Yeah, then you need help. And I have done that. I have been that person multiple times.
What's your Taco Bell choice order?
Ooh, well, they finally brought it back. It's the Mexican pizza.
I literally was thinking you would like Mexican pizza. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Also, unrelated, and I said to this earlier, this is how you know I used to be fat. My eyes like twinkle when I talk about food. I get I'm passionate about food. I swear to God.
It's like a crackhead when he sees a rock. He's like, oh.
Dude, I remember I was like on a date with one guy, and he was like, what was your normal, like, if you went to get breakfast somewhere, what would you get? And I, like, went through it, and I was like, I would get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Nice. I'd get a hash brown, and then I'd get a medium mocha frappe with whipped cream. And then that's literally on its own, like, 2,000 calories. And I would just eat that as my breakfast, and then have, like, a Chinese food for dinner or something last night, and eat the entire combination myself. Ooh. I know, but like, doesn't that sounds so delicious and amazing?
It does actually sound amazing. See, because I don't drink coffee, but I know a lot of those drinks are really high in
oh yeah,
have
you have whipped cream and then the drizzle on top.
Yeah, and then all that stuff. I like chai tea. That's my caffeine go-to.
I usually have I'll have a tea in the morning and a tea at night.
There you go.
It's good for your tummy.
Tea is good. Drink more tea. It's relaxing. The British, they're not all that bad. They're tea. Drink tea. Actually, I don't think they came up with tea. I think that was actually
they gave us Idris Elba, so
they did really give us that.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Shout out Idris Elba.
Sexy motherfucker. What were we talking about? Jeez. No.
Well, don't you know? I don't know why I keep. I'm sorry.
Don't you know? Oh, I mean, I could do the action. It's not hard. It's right there.
Do the entire show just sitting next. Guys,
we have more. It is a thing with our A's. We do we bag, like I say bag. Like
bag.
Bag. Like
instead of like handbag.
Handbag.
Bag.
Yeah. I've learned to stop if I'm really drunk. Wisconsin totally comes out. But a lot of times I will catch myself and be like, bag. I'll try to say it different.
That's adorable.
Can you hand me my bug? I'll try to just give me my bag. I want my goddamn bag.
Oh my God, I love that so much. It's horrifying.
Now, there's been times when instead of saying bag, I'll just be like, can you hand me my purse? Like, who says that? Grandmas. That's or their handbag.
No, purse is normal.
The purse is normal.
Handbag.
I mean, it's like a backpack purse. for the city.
I like how I like looked over there, like I knew your bag. I was like,
yeah. Oh, it's right there. Yeah,
I see it.
That's right there. Yeah, I
nice
stopped
bag.
carrying around because I have a lot of really nice purses.
Yeah.
And
this is you. Like I respect so. Nice.
So I stopped, and I didn't feel really comfortable carrying around at comedy clubs with a bunch of comedians.
And have like a nice quality leather satchel.
Yeah, that is worth more than their rent. So I I stopped carrying around all of that. So because I don't like.
Aaliyah's a real comedian, guys, by the way. Her apartment screams real comedian. She's fucking phenomenal. I'm obsessed with her.
This is actually from all the dicks that I've sucked. And I've earned that.
She has, guys. I'm obsessed. I'm like
but
obsessed.
also comedy has helped me keep it. So there is that. Everyone needs a starter. So sometimes it's just anal. No.
I'm obsessed. I don't think I understand. You don't understand. I'm obsessed.
So now, like you don't stop yourself. You don't make yourself feel guilty because I know that we talked about that. But like, do you have like a diet regimen? Is there something that that you do like mentally that like is healthier and just be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going down that path.
Yeah, I used to be like very strict and like counted everything, like whatever, and then
that's unhealthy in itself too.
Oh my god, that's an eating.
That's an eating disorder.
I presently have one. Like I developed one because of like I rapidly lost a lot of weight and like taught myself bad habits again, hardwired brain new bad habits.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I try to follow the 80-20 where it's like you eat well 80% of the time and then 20% of the time you're bad. So I try to be like clean during the week, and then on the weekends I kind of eat like garbage. But then I work out like Monday, like every day of the week, and then
and that's the thing too is like as long as you're active, like working out does actually help with that. Being in the city is great because you fucking walk. Everywhere. Yeah, if you're fat in the city, you have to be rich. I'm assuming.
No, you're poor to eat a lot of the pizza.
You eat all
the dollar slices.
That's the thing too is that a lot of the food that people go to, like when I'm sad, normally I have the opposite thing where like I don't eat.
Okay.
But there'll be times where it's like, I'll go for shit food and be like, oh, maybe I don't deserve to eat, whatever it is. My brain is just like, you eat all this crap. And so much of the food that we do eat is they took away a lot of the nutrients, apparently this fiber that used to be in all like a lot of the food where you've seen portions before, you're like, why is that so small? Because our stomachs are only the size of our fist, like they're meant to expand a little bit, but we're only supposed to eat so much. So they're like, oh, if we take out like these specific things and fill it up with this other shit, they'll eat more. That's why obesity is so bad in this country.
That checks out. And also, I feel like if I lived in New York, I'd be fat because I feel like I'd eat out all the time.
Oh, it is really hard to not eat out constantly.
Get like Korean barbecue.
Well, I mean, it's also just like you're busy because you're in the city. Like you do when you live in the city, you're hustling, you're moving, you're doing a lot of shit. Sometimes you need to grab that dollar pizza, and a lot of times it's just because you're busy, you're like stressed out.
Sorry.
Don't look her in the eyes.
Aaliyah told me not to look at her dog in the eyes, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just like looking away.
Oh no, they know.
Oh, they know?
They know. Yeah, no, Lucy has always been part of the podcast.
I've only listened audibly.
Yeah. There's there's a couple episodes where she gets some words in. She does, yeah. She's good. She knows we're talking about her too. That's fine. I am actually hungry.
We're getting food after this.
Yes, we're absolutely getting food after this. Well, that's good. I work out. I like my kickboxing class. I've noticed also working out. It also helps with your mental health.
Oh my god.
As gay as that fucking sounds.
No, I swear to God.
It totally fucking else. I'm like.
Yeah.
like, I'm still, like, I still want to stab people. I still constantly never not want to stab people, but, like, I also, like, I don't want to stab people. Does that make sense?
No, endorphins are real. Like, working out, like, it's, like, you get that, like, it's some sort of internal energy. It's, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It just makes you feel better, and then it makes you want to eat better, not stab people, do more things, blah, blah, blah. Eat healthy for the day, be a good person.
Like, social, yeah, definitely.
I feel like it just, and then also helps you work out shit. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it helps you.
Mentally, journaling and punching a bag.
Big.
When I punch and bag.
Hell yeah.
Kickboxing, so much frustration. When I used to drive, I used to just yell driving, and because they can't hear you.
Oh,
I mean, obviously I probably looked crazy, but I didn't care. I was like, a lot of frustration. I would get out driving.
No, I get
just
it.
total strangers, and then I moved to the city, and I was like, I'm not driving, but now I have a car again too. So who knows?
Should I mow you down? No, I like I'm like outdoorsy because I live in Connecticut. So like, nice. I'll go for a hike, and then like same thing. It's just like that mental.
Yeah.
I'm outside. I'm like
nature. I'm a
nature person. Yeah, nature's supposed to give you whatever that.
Like your bare feet on grass. Oh my God! Like, just do that. Just like, you don't even realize, but actually focus. There is that scene in Pretty Woman when she's like, "Hey, take off your socks and shoes and just play. Like, put your feet on the grass." And he was walking around. He's like, "Yeah, you do actually. That is really a thing. I mean, we need to connect with nature more."
I was just in Newport, Rhode Island, and like we walked along like the beach and stuff, and like the water, and it's like so cool, and it's like a stone thought, but it's like how powerful the ocean is. Like, it's huge and humongous, and it's so like powerful and like also peaceful and calming. It's like so there's so much about it, but you know what I mean? Just like being there, like appreciating it.
Fuck you up though, dude. The ocean I'm a water sign, Scorpio. What up?
I'm a Scorpio moon. Does that mean anything?
Yes.
What does that mean?
A little whore.
That checks out.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, Scorpio moon is great. That's good. I could tell you about it later.
She'll tell me about it later.
Yeah, I have stuff if you want to actually read it. No, I'm terrified of the one. They can't even go all the way down it. They don't know. They can't. I'm like the ocean.
I thought you were pointing to the dog.
I'm like the ocean down there. Like, I'm on the fucking 20. It's down there.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So many weird creatures, like fucking tsunamis.
So you would never do like a cruise?
Oh no, I've been in the ocean, but I don't fuck with the ocean. I respect the ocean. I've gone, I've gone deep sea fishing. I mean, I've always been very respectful of nature, of the Native American thing, but always.
I'm just like seeing you like in the movie, like on the boat, and then they're like, "We need to go into this region," and you're like, "No, we need to protect our ozone layer," and then they're like, "We're gonna do it anyway." Yeah. And then like you're the woman that lives.
And then I stab them.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got time for that shit. Movie over. No. No, I've always been afraid, like drowning.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel that.
Definitely, because I'm a powerful swimmer, but yeah, like there's so many creepy creatures in the ocean.
Or like bad waves and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I like wave pools, but that's, controlled. Yeah. That's controlled.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go down this rabbit hole.
No, it's fine.
Water death.
No, because I thought about like the cruise ships and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I could be on a boat for that long. I mean, cruise ships different than the Navy, though.
Yeah.
Because I just, I've only heard shit about the Navy. Well, every time people are on a cruise ship, they have cryptosporidium, or, there was that one ship that was out for how long? Like, because the crew left them.
Oh my God, I know,
something.
Right? Horrifying.
Like something like that.
It was like that. 40 days or something.
That's insane to be on a fucking fuck off. I'd be like, yo, get out, let's push it. At least in a car you can get out and push it too. You can't push a boat.
Right.
You can't push a fucking, that'd be
terrible.
I would murder people. How was there not murder on that boat? Actually, fuck this podcast. How come there was no murder?
Yeah, we're going to turn this into a why wasn't there murder on the cruise ship? And then we find out there was.
Oh.
New
for the fact that nobody murdered anybody?
Someone murdered someone.
How is that? Maybe not everything is like a horror movie.
I love horror movies. I watch too much horror. I love horror. Like, that's all I think
It's my favorite.
Me too.
It's because we're fucked up.
Right.
Be like, look at that idiot. That's not how you do that.
Wait, did you watch Barbarian?
Yeah, I wasn't.
You didn't. I was obsessed with it.
Oh no, I mean I liked it.
Yeah, it was like the first movie in a while that actually scared me.
Oh no, it didn't scare me.
Did you watch Terrifier or Terrifier 2?
No.
Oh, it looks creepy with the clown.
No,
I don't want to watch that. One of my friends keeps wanting to watch that, and I was like, no.
I forgot the one that we fucking. I watched Barbarian. I was like, and then I went and I watched this other one. I can't fucking remember the name of it, but it was weird.
What was it on?
Shudder.
Oh, okay. I've watched a lot of things on Shudder. So.
Yeah.
'Cause that was like, if you tell me the platform, I might know it.
Right now, well, another one that I had watched was about it was this dude who got kidnapped basically, and like this family was gonna murder him because their son eats humans. And so
I think I saw is it The Last Omen? Was it that one?
No. This was more of like a dark comedy. Why the fuck? It was one of the greatest horror movies that I fucking recently seen. I can't remember the fucking name of it or anything about it, right?
It's fine. You'll remember later and you'll tell me.
I will, and then I'll have to fucking remember to tell them later. You fuckers, right there. Drugs. That's right. Let's stay focused.
Okay.
So you still like you microdose and stuff like that with mushrooms, right? We've talked about that a little bit. Do you?
No.
Do you want to?
Sure. I mean, no, of course not.
No, of course not.
Do you want to?
Absolutely, yes. So you've never done mushrooms?
I've done mushrooms before. I've never microdosed on mushrooms before.
So you've just gone full
just
on.
normal amount of mushrooms.
Well, what's a normal?
Like
amount?
whatever. I don't remember.
Like a handful or
yeah.
Like where you're actually tripping.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
I'm more of a stoner. I smoke way too much weed. No.
Yeah. Have you ever dabbled in other drugs such as the cocaine?
I'm a loser. I've never done cocaine. I really am, guys. I told you I was a math nerd.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're a loser. That just means that you had different coping mechanisms.
I used food, guys. Everyone was like sniff, sniff. I was like scarf, scarf.
That's actually really
I'm Garfield. Give me that lasagna.
Although
Jesus Christ.
lasagna is great.
I love lasagna. I've had it all day.
My friend Lainey, her husband David made like this laded lasagna that had chorizo and like pineapple, and then it had the noodles, and then
pineapple.
And
it was like the sweet and savory.
Yeah, well, the chorizo was really spicy.
Oh, so sweet, spicy, savory balance.
Yeah, it was good.
That sounds good.
It was weird. I didn't know. I'm pretty sure a white person made the recipe, to be perfectly honest.
I know.
I'm pretty sure David came up with the recipe. I have no idea.
I know, you're like, it has chorizo and pineapple made by David.
David.
I like it.
Yeah, chorizo's good.
No,
yeah, David, see, this is what happens when
I love it.
I don't eat now.
No, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna
eat. I'll be fine. We'll totally be fine. Back to microdosing. I want you to try microdosing.
Okay.
Mostly because I think, especially with depression and stuff like that, and if you ever feel like you may be going into back to bad habits, I've come to realize that microdosing helps me not do that.
That's good.
It helps, yeah, because you have to reprogram your brain, and it still kind of wants to go there. Like, that road's still open, They're like, we could just go to the right. It's really nice there.
And you're like, no.
Yeah, where you have to, like, no, we're still going this way, so we're going that way. Yeah, so the mushrooms, like, help you refocus and don't make you feel like shit for doing it.
Nice.
Because sometimes I realize when you do the right thing, sometimes you still feel like shit.
You're like, I hate myself. Like, I can't because it's so much easier the other way.
It really, really is. Even though it's horrible.
Yeah.
Which is, humans are weird for that, to be honest.
I know, because we, like, always feel guilty on ourselves. We always make ourselves we always, like, shit on ourselves when we don't other people, usually.
Yeah. Or, where we... It is a comfortability thing. I think, I actually just saw this thing. It's like this article where it's like, our brains are lazy. And that's just a fact. Like, once it knows something, it's like, oh, this is what we do. If it's good or bad, that's just what we do. So it actually takes a lot of conscious effort to to really do anything successful in life, to accomplish anything, you have to really put forth this effort, this conscious effort, be like, yes, I have to do this. Fuck, it's discipline, self-discipline. I lack that a lot. I have so little self-discipline. But it also just makes me realize, like, how lazy humans really are, too, because it is kind of a lazy thing. And the government, like, all of our environment has a big factor on that, because it makes it very easy for us to be lazy.
Oh my God, it's like, you can literally never leave your apartment.
Never have to leave your apartment.
You can always get food.
Especially here in the
groceries.
In the city. I have
laundry.
Everything delivered.
The bathroom's right there.
Everything. Nothing. I have windows with air. Yeah.
It's just like, which is insane, because I feel like
there's people,
your phone, you know?
Yeah, in certain moves. Oh, I could definitely be like, I could be one of those people who never leave their apartment, but I have a dog. I would have to kill the dog. I don't want to kill the dog because I like the dog.
That's good.
These are thoughts that I've had by myself.
There's definitely people that do that, though, right? That never leave their apartments.
Oh, yeah. Especially here in this, like, they have never... Like, they don't. Or their homes, they're afraid of, I forgot what, is it agoraphobia or something, where they're afraid of outside. I mean, like, I get it. Have you been outside? It is
It's
unpleasant.
interesting, yeah.
It is. I had to get rid of the Citizens app.
What's that?
Oh, the Citizens app will tell you where crimes are happening in your area.
Was it, like, a lot near you and you were like, I can't?
Crime is happening everywhere you are. On every block up the block, crime is everywhere. There's a murder up there this past
Jesus
summer.
Christ.
Everywhere. I'm like, okay, I need to put this away, because if I see something like man attacking woman, I'm psycho. I carry weapons. I will go there.
No, I feel like if I, like, move, like, living in New York, I feel like you, like, it's, especially as a woman, like, you become tougher. You have to be, like, tougher and, like, watch, like, even just, like, walking here, I got, like, catcalled twice, and I'm like, I'm in like 2 flannels from Walmart. I don't know why I keep saying Walmart, but I do. Love Walmart. Shout out to Walmart.
I used to work at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah, I used to do prevention.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's Walmart.
Did you have the little Walmart vest?
No, I got to wear street clothes because I was in loss prevention. And I was in, like, management. I kind of had a position that didn't really exist, so I was, like, part loss prevention, part management, part accounting. It's a whole
Did you get a pin at least? I just wish you had, like, the smiley face. That's what I imagine when I imagine old school Walmart.
No, I didn't get any. Well, I had my, like, my employee ID thingy or whatever.
Okay.
I had that, like, or my check-in number.
That's not that cool. It's fine.
I got paid more than most people, so that was kind of nice.
No, you're cool.
I got the discount, which is really nice. A shout out to Walmart. Yeah, no, women in the city. I mean, I've always been a tough.
Oh yeah.
Like psychopath, basically raised by a Marine from Vietnam. That's all I have to say. And most people, I'm like, my dad was in Nam. People are like, oh, I get it. I get why you are the way you are. It's like, yes. Yeah, you have to be careful. I have weapons on me at all times. I realize when I have weapons on me, I don't get fucked with.
Dude, hell yeah.
There are a couple times that, I haven't. I get catcalled more for some reason, or maybe it's just like
they just know it, or you know it. You're more confident when you have weapons on you.
Or I tend to look. Well, the main thing is, and a lot of women don't do. A lot of people are like, don't look people in the eyes, or look them in the eye. You don't have to look people in the eyes, but you need to let them know that you know that they're there.
Right.
Because there'll be a lot of times when it'll be like, oh, this person's following me. Turn the fuck around.
Right.
Look at them.
Oh my God. So many times in just like movies.
If all you have to do is turn around and look at them, 98% of the time, they're going to run the fuck away because now that thrill is gone.
Right.
And now that like...
They're caught, so they're going to come at you, and I'm like...
I'll be like, can I help
you
with something? Are you lost? Or go into a building somewhere. I would recommend for most people to go in somewhere or maybe cross the street, you know, find another person, maybe just stop at, you know, at a door.
Yeah.
And just like bring out your phone or something like that. Just make them walk past you. I don't necessarily suggest doing what I do unless you also carry weapons or you have the confidence, you know, like you have to be. The thing is too is that you have to be ready at all times to either get hit or killed or something. I don't know. I've always, but that's also not a healthy way to live. But that's how women, a lot of times, some women do have to live that way. Like just going out in the city, it's like, hey, am I going to get fucking raped and murdered today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, it's very scary.
It's very uncomfy.
I have no idea how the fuck we got on this conversation, but
I don't
that's
know
fine.
either. It's okay.
I do like murder.
Me too.
We're still on Dahmer. God damn, this is what happens when we don't eat anything. Also the medication. I think I need to stop taking it.
But then if you stop taking it, are you gonna have sleep apnea and or other
narcolepsy and work shift sleep disorder. Work shift sleep disorder.
Work shift sleep disorder. It's difficult.
It's yeah. Work shift sleep disorder. Work shift.
Say that like 5 times fast.
Work shift sleep disorder. Work shift sleep disorder. Work shift sleep disorder. Okay, can I do it? Oh, because now I'm like focusing on it.
No, you got it. You did it.
Work shift sleep disorder.
Her lip starts drooling.
Which is, he says it helps with the ADHD, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go back to cocaine. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
That'd be funny if your like doctor watched this podcast.
Oh no, he's the one who told me that people were going back to cocaine because there's an Adderall shortage.
Nice.
And I told him, I'm like, honestly, sometimes I prefer the coke over the Adderall because like especially when I was writing papers, I preferred that because I only needed to do like I liked little bumps here and there, and I would write Adderall. I'm like, I want to write a paper, but also clean the bathroom.
Write a paper, like...
When I was in college, when I was in school.
Where'd you go to school?
I just took classes online.
Oh, cool.
At Capella University. Like, they actually have an actual school, so I felt like it was whatever. They got a lot of money, and I got a fancy piece of paper, so...
Hey, that's all that... Honestly, all that matters is the paper, for real.
Yeah, it's up there. It does nothing but collect dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a degree in criminal justice, and I have one in psychology.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm also kind of a nerd, but just not a math nerd.
I know, right?
I like to write papers. I'm very good at papers. But writing papers in college isn't difficult because all you're doing is citing other, especially with psychology, all you're doing is citing other people.
Yeah.
So you're just rewording shit and then saying, well, this person said it. Mm-hmm. And then that's all the paper. And then you write some of your own shit. And then that's it. It's like, it's not hard.
Because like your portion is like 10% of it. The rest of it is just.
A lot of it, yeah. Well, because you have, where did you get your information from? Well, this motherfucker told me.
Yeah. The only writing we had to do and have to do now presently is like technical writing. So it's like, these are your, like, for example, like, mm-hmm. These are your components that you're using, and then this is the part number, and then these are all the subcomponents of the part, and then this is the test setup, and then this is how the test is going to be, and this is the instructions, and it's, like, all line by line, and then, like, write a report about it, and then it's very nerdy. God, I sounded so nerdy right there. I was, like, thinking about writing a test procedure, and I just got really nerdy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's just...
It's very
it's
just like
bullet
technical.
Points,
it's like some bullet point, but like just even paragraphs that's like just explaining like results of stuff or analysis results or similarity. Like it's very technical and dry. It's not.
There's no fun in it.
There's no joy in technical engineering
psychology.
writing. I know.
See, I got to write about Freud and cocaine and shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
it sounds fun.
It was actually pretty.
It's very
fun.
Spicy.
It wasn't so spicy.
Not spicy.
It was more sugary.
Because of the cocaine.
Because I wrote a paper. I wrote a paper on the comparison of what sugar and cocaine do to the brain.
Oh my god.
And it's the exact same thing.
holy shit. So I should have picked cocaine, but I picked sugar. That also like makes me want a sugar cookie for some reason. I was like, ooh, a sugar cookie
Dude,
sounds
a good old-fashioned just plain sugar cookie is amazing.
It slaps. I feel like it's an underrated cookie.
I especially like them during the holidays because then you get the green and red sugar.
Oh, God, I love that. The different icing flavors.
Fancy.
So good. I'm like so hungry. You can hear my tum-tum. I don't know if you can hear it over there. But I am starving. And then just talking about cookies, I'm like, goddamn.
The stoners who should have ate before they did this shit.
That's okay. We're going to go get wings.
Got some candy.
We've got gummies.
We got gummies right here. Okay, so no microdosing. Have you ever tried acid?
I've literally done no drugs except for smoked weed. And then I actually did my first, what's that thing where you heat up the weed? What's that thing?
A dab?
I did my first dab at Skankfest.
Okay, well that's the weed.
Okay, so yeah, I've done no drugs except for marijuana. I'm a loser. I was like, I want just a couple. Thank you.
They're sour, but
they're not that sour?
No, because they're British.
Oh, you brought them from England?
No, isn't this a British candy?
Haribo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I think it's a British candy. When I went over there, they had this candy.
That's cute.
So I just assumed it was British, and then they sell it over here. It's got palm oil. I don't know why I'm reading that. All right, focus.
It's okay. Okay, we're here.
We're present. No acid. So pain pills. We didn't talk about pills.
I did do pain pills after I lost all of my weight. I had so much loose skin.
Okay.
I ended up having to get a tummy tuck.
Okay.
And it was like probably the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Like,
ooh. Well, yeah, because
it's literally like a C-section.
They take out.
They literally like pull your skin like from basically where you're right above your vagina to like right below like kind of your abdomen line, and they literally cut out that skin and they pull the skin from like your abdomen area to up here to the bottom, and they have to cut a new belly button hole.
And did you belly button? Did you get to design it?
No, well, so it's like the same like hole, but like the outside, it's actually like very cute. And then
I guess like the hole can't change.
Yeah, but like the outside, no, you're fine because it's like a little. No, it is different now. Yeah. And then also like I was 5 pounds of skin, which is like I think about it because I do remember it was like. It moved around, like, it was, like, gross. It was,
like another you.
It was, like, it was so crazy, like, I got so much, like, littler, and, like, but it was tough, but then I was, honestly, and this is so gross, but I remember the worst thing after is because you take so many painkillers, you have to poop, and no one told me that, and I didn't poop for 8 days, and it was probably the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life. I think that's why I kept taking painkillers, because I was in so much fucking pain from not pooping.
From not pooping. It took me and my girlfriend,
it's a real fucking thing.
We just talked about this, because, her boyfriend's mom just had a hysterectomy, and I'm like, yo, make sure she eats a lot of fiber stuff, maybe a stool softener, because, yeah, I want to say about a week before, I'm like, yo, I need to shit. I'm like, I haven't shit in a week.
Worst pain of my life, I think.
Oh my god, yeah, because you are literally backed up. I mean, there's, what is it, they say miles of intestine.
Oh yeah, and you can't, like, push, and it's like, oh my god, it was the worst pain of my life, and it's probably why you get addicted to pain pills, because you, like, can't poop, and it's just the worst pain. I just can't get over it. I literally will never forget that in my life. And then my ex-boyfriend tried to give me an enema, and then I had to give myself an enema, and it was just like a nightmare, guys.
Did the enema help at least?
The second one did, finally. But 8 days without pooping.
Oh, God.
I don't know why I'm openly talking about this right now.
We're very open here at how to do drugs.
Okay.
Obviously. I had my buddy, I'm like, get me some laxatives. He's like, here, drink prune juice.
Nice.
Disgusting, by the way. I'm like, give me pills or something. I'm
right.
Like, and then once I finally, the first time I was like, yo. Because it took about like a half hour, maybe 45 minutes, and I was like, I need to drink more of that. Because like I didn't have to put, that was the thing, is that you can't really push because of the admin thing, so I'm like, please give me more. And then, And then I pooped for like 2 days straight, basically, and it was
And you
great.
felt so skinny.
I was like, look at me, great.
You look great.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
So you had the tummy tuck and the scar.
Oh yeah.
Anything like that. My friend, because she had breast cancer, and she had to have her breast removed.
Oh no.
And so they're like, we can put it in a sack, or
Yeah.
we can take out muscle from your abdomen, so it'd be like a real boob. But then which was dumb, because then she just had this huge scar
Right.
on her stomach.
Oh no.
And then, I mean, the boob did feel great.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I feel like probably better than.
The pain pills. Okay, so would you ever want to do, because like cocaine and stuff like that, like if you haven't done it now, I wouldn't recommend doing it.
Yeah. I think it's just like, I don't know.
Are you more nervous about like what it would do?
I think it's like a mix of that, and it's just like the opportunity has never arose in my 20s. So since it like never happened, I feel like you're right. I'm like, I'm an adult. I have like a job. I don't want to like fuck up my life. Like I'm smart. Like I shouldn't, like you said, like unless it was like the right place with the right people. You know what I mean, like that. But other than that, I don't think I would.
Yeah, just like here, try a little bump. I mean, that's what happened with me. And then now look at me. I fucking love cocaine.
Yeah, she's thriving.
It's my favorite. It is my favorite. I'm like, cocaine's my favorite cocaine.
What's your favorite thing about cocaine?
I think it's because of the ADHD. Now I realize that it probably, because I function better. I'm actually more of a normal person when I'm on it.
So like you're like normal. But what's normal? What's normal?
That is what is normal. Everything is made up. Did you vote today? Did you vote today?
No, did you vote? I didn't. I feel like it doesn't matter. Dude, Trump's coming back apparently. Like, what the fuck? Like, do we not learn? I'm sorry. I'm not like a voter or anything. Like, I don't know. I guess I just don't get involved. And then I see this shit and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, he was hilarious.
He was very funny. He was great for comedy.
I hope Elon lets him back on fucking Twitter. And I'm probably going to die of a drug overdose, but at least I died doing what I love, so.
Right? Why can't Donald Trump do the same?
I don't know if you could die of well, yeah, you could die of an overdose of cocaine because it would, like, fuck up your heart or whatever, but my heart's pretty solid, you guys.
I was just like, yes, you can die of an overdose, like the way you're like, I'll be fine. I was like,
well,
what?
because, like, most overdoses, it's always, downer drugs, fentanyl, unless there's fentanyl in the cocaine. Then, but it wasn't because of the cocaine. Most times when people die of cocaine, it gives them a heart attack because it makes your heart so fast.
I also feel like you wouldn't get fentanyl like I feel like you'd get nice cocaine. Like you do nice cocaine.
I do really. I do. When I do it, I have some pretty nice cocaine.
Like I know I'm like she does
delivery
good drugs, guys, right? Yeah. I see this apartment. She's got bougie ass cocaine like delivery service. Comes with like a diamond ring thing.
Oh god, no, not anymore. I used to have a whole little cocaine kit. I got rid of all that stuff because if you see it, you want to do it more. For Christmas a couple of years ago, I did get everyone little jars with spoons though for cocaine. For some friends, all the friends I did cocaine with. They liked it. They broke them all because they're idiots. But
nothing so sentimental like cocaine. I like that, guys. That's a cute gift. Do that for Christmas this year.
Yeah, you can buy them in bulk on Amazon. Well, and then I got a bunch over quarantine too. I've actually bought. I mean, they're really cute. See, my problem is that I love little containers.
Okay.
And even though I don't do it nearly as much anymore, I still do it. Let's be honest.
Cocaine.
Yes. But I just like having cute. I'm like, it's a fucking little jar with a spoon. How is that not adorable?
No, it does look like witch's brew or like it's very cutie.
Yeah.
I understand the appeal. It looks adorable.
I like the little miniature stuff is always cute to me.
Yeah. No, I understand. It looks like a little jar of flour. It's like, oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I put other stuff in there too. It doesn't.
Oregano.
It just have to be cocaine. It could be like chamomile.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gay. I would never fucking do that. I don't know why. Drugs go in there, you guys. Drugs. All right. I'm so sorry. We've been chewing on gummies.
They're really good, though.
This is called AMSR.
ASMR.
I actually don't know if that's what it's called. I'm just guessing.
ASMR. Ew, when people like eat and they chew, and people like that.
No, I used to think it was missionophobia, but apparently it's autism.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
I'll freak out. No, she has these chewies like every night.
Oh, okay.
A dental. It's like a dental. It's not a rawhide because I guess rawhide's bad for fucking dogs, but it's like a dental thing. Kind of looks like a rawhide that she chews on.
Okay.
Where I'll either have to have the TV on really loud, or I'll have to, if I'm working, I'll have to put headphones in because I can't hear it. It literally
I got you.
makes me angry.
Sorry.
Oh no, fine. It's vape. We can vape in here.
Vape in here.
No, for some, it does just trigger this thing. I'm like, why am I so mad at this noise?
But it's that like cringy.
Yeah,
it's like the clawing and the
yeah. I'm like, oh, I am retarded. All right.
You're fine. You're living it up, okay?
Hey.
Cocaine delivery girl.
Cocaine delivery service.
I was chewing, so I didn't want to like upset you and
No.
give you like PTSD. You start like hitting the dog. It'll be weird.
Never.
I know it was.
I push her away. I have noticed though that like certain people that I'm closer with, their mouth noises annoy me more than strangers.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So it's like if I care about you, I will kill you if I hear you chew.
Okay, so we'll find out later.
I love you.
We'll know.
How
Guys,
good
I'm
a friend
alive.
are we?
We'll find out.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming on. This has been a very fun episode. We've been all over the place.
We have been. I like don't even. It's like we went over all the topics.
All the topics. Well, it's anything goes here. Sometimes we talk about drugs. Sometimes we don't, and it's okay.
I had so much fun.
It's
For real.
a good time.
Thank you so much
for
for having me.
Where can people find you online and stuff?
You can follow me on Instagram at MayLove23. And also I run Filthy Comedy in Connecticut, so you can follow me at Filthy Comedy on Facebook, on Instagram, or my website's getfilthycomedy.com. It has all my dates.
All right, awesome. You can find me and this wonderful podcast, How to Do Drugs, at How to Do Drugs Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Also rate and subscribe. Apple, iTunes and Apple are the same thing. You're welcome. Spotify. they're the same
No, it was
thing.
good. It was good.
Spotify, iHeartRadio, obviously Acast, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, YouTube, all of the wonderful places you find podcasts. You find me, the Aaliyah Janine, on Twitter, Aaliyah.Janine on Instagram, Aaliyah.Janine on YouTube, Aaliyah Janine on Facebook, AaliyahJanine.com.
You got a lot.
Yeah. You can just Google me. All right, bye.
Bye.